I'm so confident tonight's show, I want to get right to it. No chit-chat.
Wow. Okay, who is this guy?
Anybody got a problem with that?
I ain't fucking around.
I'm not fucking around tonight. Okay. I want to talk about the cigar, I want to talk about this beer, and I want to talk about this movie. And I want to do it right goddamn now.
All right, well, go ahead and get started then, Cade.
You know what? I deserve that. I'm sorry.
Why did you call him Gerbils?
I'm sorry. You shut up about the gerbils.
No, forget it.
I got the reference.
Thank you, Cody. Thank you.
Tonight we are smoking. Now this will be loads of entertainment throughout the night. The Guayacan.
Guayacan.
Did I say it right?
Guayacan. We're smoking the Guayacan Maduro cigar from Noel Rojas. Or Noel Rojas. Noel. Noel. Noel Rojas.
Okay.
Rojas. Rojas. Noel Rojas. We're smoking the Guayacan. See, this is why I skipped the bullshit, because this is going to take me 10 minutes to say the name right. Look, I'm sorry, all right? I was raised in fucking Central Texas. I've only been to Mexico
That's not
once.
an excuse. I was about to say, with as many Latinos around here.
Latinos.
Roll the ends, Latinos.
I can try one last time.
You know what? I'm a longtime Denver Broncos fan.
You have always liked the Broncos.
They're playing San Diego in week 1.
Guayacan.
Guayacan.
The Guayacan Maduro.
Can we get some of that Guayacan Maduro over here?
Distributed by House of Emilio. These Robusto-sized cigars. It's a good-looking cigar. They originate from our beloved Nicaragua. They're comprised of a Corojo 99 and a Corojo hybrid and a Criollo. Look at me. Seed leaf core capped by a dark Mexican San Andreas wrapper. I think I nailed that. The interesting thing about this, interesting thing about the cigar, it is constructed using an entubado bunch.
What's that?
And an entubado bunch, and this comes from our Tobacconist University website, which is a very, very knowledgeable website on all things cigar and tobacco related.
Is there a Tobacconist University?
There is. Actually, we interviewed a very bright sales rep at Cats Fest, Robin Parsons, for Villiger.
Correct.
And she is a graduate of Tobacconist University.
So I can enroll there and take courses?
I believe so, yeah.
Better than truck driving
school.
school.
A licensed tobacconist.
Sweet.
And it is a badge of honor. When you go into a cigar shop and they have a licensed tobacconist, you know they know their shit. But I got this from their website. The entubado bunch is the bunching technique which rolls each filler leaf, the leaves that comprise your cigar, everything inside your cigar, the filler leaves. They roll each one into itself, almost like a small scroll, basically.
Yeah.
Where normally they'd lay them flat and roll them all together. They take each individual leaf and roll it in the scroll. Then they take all those individual tubes, pack them together, and that's what they bind together.
Okay.
And wrap it. It's a very skillful technique. It creates a more firmly packed cigar that allows air to travel between all the leaves, carrying more aromatic flavors up to your palate. It's also the most difficult, complex bunching method, and therefore is very rarely employed. You don't see it very often in large-scale manufacturers. A similar bunching method is called the estrujado, a.k.a. the lazy entubado, which was nicknamed by the cigar makers at Drew Estate. That's what they employ on some of their ligas and unicos. It's called the lazy entubado or the estrujado. And basically what that is, I learned, is they basically fold the leaves, instead of rolling them into tubes, they basically fold them in and on top of each other.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that leads to the insane smoke production on ligas.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say, I kind of like the...
And I actually printed out several pages on that lazy entubado process.
Sounds like something you read in the Urban Dictionary. Last night I went home with a woman and gave her the lazy entubado.
But I honestly can't possibly embarrass myself anymore by going into it. But I don't know. I'd never heard of the process. So
I
sounds
never. I
interesting.
didn't.
It does.
I'm liking it right off the bat.
it's definitely a time intensive cigar to roll
Yeah.
from everything I've read. I don't believe we've smoked one using this process on the show before. So here we are. I'm just now lighting up. You guys lit up. What do you think on your initial reaction here? You getting a lot of smoke, a lot of
Yeah, I like the smoke
a
profile.
lot of flavor on the inhale.
Very much so. I mean, if they're right about it, saying that it helps to, I mean, the draw on it is very easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you get enough air through there, but you don't get too much air through it. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
far I like on that. You got a nice little smoke plume that comes off of it. Not as quite as voracious as the AF1, but still nice smoke production.
And this is one of the more lighter shade Maduros we've had. Maduro, is,
Yeah.
is a color. It implies a darker wrapper. But yeah, I just lit up a lot of initial smoke off the draw, and
Yeah.
yeah, we'll check back in with this in a second.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out. I'm tasting something, but I can't nail it down yet. So I'm not sure.
I'll come back to it. Let's
I'm not
introduce
sure
the
what I'm
beer, and we'll come back before we get things rolling here. Tonight, in the spirit of dark, mysterious things, especially when it comes to our film, what are we drinking tonight, buddy?
tonight we've got Devil's Backbone from one of our favorites, the Real Ale Brewing Company out of Blanco, Texas.
Makers of the Hans Pills.
Makers of the Hans Pills.
Totally redeemed yourself with that one.
Yes. Oh, yes. The Real Ale, as we've said before, one of our regional breweries here. They've started in '96 and have grown, tried and true.
I'm sorry, did you say where they were based out of?
Blanco.
Blanco. These are the Blanco guys. Okay.
This is Blanco,
But
Texas.
none of us knew where that was, correct?
Somewhere around
still don't-
Houston.
Still don't know where that is.
South of us.
South of us.
Towards San Antonio.
It's Texas, so that could be within.
We could have played it off if you hadn't made a comment. Oh yeah, Blanco. Yeah, you old Blanco guys.
The beer
I
tonight,
believe it's Blanco.
Blanco.
as we said, Devil's Backbone. This
That means
is
white.
a-
That means white in Spanish.
that is correct. You are correct.
As in Helsinki, Sweden. Will Die Hard reference?
As in you are.
Die Hard reference on it?
Finland actually, but
But you're negro. Go ahead, Cody.
Go ahead.
As I was saying. All right.
What is this beer? It's flavorful.
It is a Belgian style triple. This particular one comes to us. It's unfiltered. That's why, I mean, if you look at it right now, it is that hazy,
dirty.
pale golden color.
That's right.
But I mean, it is
That's not
unfiltered,
just the
but
smoke.
it's not chunky. We're
Right.
not getting chunks.
I was going to say, this looks like a sample I would give to my doctor, only it's not chunky.
But the triple, obviously, like I said, Belgian style. This is
Now, what do you mean by triple?
basically when this style really goes back to when like the monks, the Trappists, and the Abbey were making beer. Basically, they would have a simple. That would be their standard beer. But when they wanted to make it more flavorful, but not really make it stronger, or to where it was the flavors were too much that it was undrinkable, they would basically kind of just increase certain things like the malts in this case,
Yeah.
so where they went from to triple the amount. So you get just this one round, and then they said, "Oh, we'll add more."
Yeah.
And like I said,
So it's
I
like
mean, it's not
overloading
overpowering. You're still drinking it, but it is a little bit higher alcohol content. This is
Yeah.
about 8%, 8.1. But the IBUs, it only has about a 35.
Yeah,
so
I was
it's not
about,
bitter at all.
When I was entering this into Untapped, I saw the 8.1%, but it didn't say the IBUs.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not a bitter beer at all.
No, it's very flavorful. It's easy to sip. You're not.
The best thing I like about it is that I was sweating balls, ready for a beer. I drank it, and it tasted like a beer.
It gets hot up here in Abraham Lincoln's forehead. That's where we are, Mitzi. You were blindfolded when we brought you in. I revealed last week, not to our audience, but to the boys. Still haven't let the audience know yet. We are actually doing the show now from a secret cave within Abraham Lincoln's forehead on Mount Rushmore. Don't tell anybody.
it felt a little rocky, and I really felt like I was working my quads walking up here.
Hey, tip the Sherpas. They do a phenomenal job for us. I've been giving.
I didn't ask for that happy ending. He gave me that of his own accord.
I've been giving him a Steel Reserve at the end of every night. Maybe. Well, don't drink it. Don't drink a Steel Reserve on your way down the mountain. That'd be nice. I usually end up drinking it on my way down, and it's all for naught. But don't tell anybody. But that's where we are.
I just
All
didn't
right.
know there was Sherpas in South Dakota.
Hold Honest Abe's forehead.
Yeah, but
All
just
right.
keep it off the radar. Huh?
I won't let anybody know.
You guys liking this on the first few sips?
Yeah, I am. It is quenching my beer thirst.
I tell you what, just getting the cigar here, I'm getting a lot of initial. I see it a lot referred to in cigar world as baker's chocolate, but like that chocolate you thought would be good when you were a kid and you'd eat some, and it was like not the good chocolate, like unsweetened chocolate, I guess.
Yeah.
Semi-sweet.
I'm getting some of that. And I like it.
Yeah.
It's just semi-sweet,
Semi-sweet.
semi-sweet chocolate. That's what I'm getting.
I still don't know.
So no,
And maybe that's it. Maybe
beautiful ash you got going.
Yeah, it is. It's very nice construction. Maybe it is Baker's chocolate, and I don't know what Baker's chocolate tastes like. Because it's a weird. I mean, it's a weird taste in the fact that I don't know what it is. But I mean, there
I
is.
still
a
go back
taste
to the
there.
same thing that I'll read on a label of a bottle of wine. It'll tell me what I'm supposed to get out of it, and I still I like the way this tastes, but I don't necessarily go, oh yes, blackberries and sage.
I wonder if so many years as a cigarette smoker ruined that for me. I wonder if I came into the cigar world with a virgin sense of smell.
I get
No, 'cause
flavor out of
minty-
it, but I can't pinpoint a flavor. I can't tell you what
He's
it
been
is.
smoking for years.
I was about to say Minty and Yaks used to smoke, but
Yeah, but I'd say we all have. None of us really pick up on.
yeah, that's true.
But
I've
you
never
don't
smoked.
retrohale. You don't take it in through
Yeah,
your
that's
nose.
true. I was about to say I've never smoked.
I'm
but
getting a
never done
sweetness.
So
that.
between the four of us, we're really screwed.
I'm
Oh, you getting a natural sweetness out of
I
it?
am getting a little bit of. I can taste that.
And I think that's kind of with the Criollo
yeah.
filler. I believe that is inducive, kind of like the Sumatra to a natural sweetness. I could be
And
wrong.
you call
on
it the what?
that. It is spelled Criollo, but it's
Okay,
pronounced
Criollo?
Criollo.
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 Yeah.
Criollo.
Okay.
Yes.
You see, when I write down the phonetic spellings, which I could not find for Guayacan, did I do that right?
Guayacan.
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 Guay.
Guay.
Oh, like the Wrath of Khan.
Guay.
Guayacan.
Well, it's spelled
Guay.
the same way as Guatemala. So
Like guacamole.
Guayacan.
Guay.
Yes, guacamole.
Guay.
Guayacan.
Guayacan.
Guay.
Guayacan.
Guayacan.
Oh.
Put a G in front of Y.
Guay, not gua.
Guay.
Guay.
Guay. Guay, you guys always picking on me.
Oh, jeez.
Why don't you move on to the next part of the
Oh,
podcast?
please.
So we're drinking the Devil's Backbone.
Which I should also say, the name comes from a stretch of road between Blanco and Wimberley.
I was about to say it sounded like a James Dean song.
Which
James
also
Dean
implies
sang?
basically so. Is it saying that people are driving this
James
this
Dean? No, hold on.
Oh, yeah,
stretch
well,
of road?
James Dean sang songs?
Oh, wait a minute. Jan and Dean.
Oh, a surf song.
Yeah. Yeah.
We created a beer that you could drink and drive with. No, that makes no sense. Don't do that.
It sounds like a Jan and Dean song, The Devil's Backbone.
So you're saying this beer is perfect for those in our audience who like to drink and drive?
No, I'm not saying.
No, not at all.
Maybe.
We're not
Because
saying
Tuesday
that
Night
at all.
Cigar Club is against drinking and driving.
Totally.
Uber is your friend, although Tuesday Night Cigar Club is not pro Uber. We're on the fence. We need to learn more.
Call your mom.
Call your mom.
Call a cab for crying out
Call a
loud.
cab.
What's
Walk.
$30 on your credit card to get home?
Take a
safely?
bicycle. Do not get in a car and do something stupid.
Well, just don't drive anywhere. You can get in the car and horse around all you want. Just don't drive anywhere.
Well, yeah. I mean, you get in the back of your seat, and well, a lot goes on the back seat in this movie. But that was what was. I'm sorry, I totally glossed over the it's named after this road, and what's the significance of that?
It is just one of those rather scenic, windy roads.
Scary at night.
A little bit, yes.
That the kids like to race down.
And
just
hence
like
the
Jan and
name,
Dean.
Devil's Backbone.
Devil's
I mean,
Backbone.
any road that gets something called Devil's Backbone, Dead Man's Curve,
Dun, dun, dun,
Not when you
dun,
take
Suicide
grandma.
Hill.
dun, 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 dun.
You're not taking grandma there to pick pansies on the weekend
God, I hope not.
or posies.
Well, if you are doing that, then
Pansies
you're
aren't a
definitely
flower,
going to
are
want
they?
to pick up a six-pack. of
You
Devil's
go
Backbone.
picking pansies on weekends.
I used to take grandma out picking pansies.
My
every
grandma's got a
Sunday.
lead foot. She takes that curve at 104.
My grandma had a Devil's Backbone. I'll tell you that much. Smoked 2 packs of Max cigarettes.
My
at night.
grandma's had the devil's backhand. That was not fun.
Kate's like,
Grandpa-
Grandma, slow down. Fuck you, pussy.
My grandpa did the devil's back flips. And my uncle gave the devil's back rubs, and there's still some legal stuff I can't really talk about it.
We did mention this was 8.1% on the alcohol content, didn't we? My grandfathers were normal folks. They just drank heavily.
I forgot to mention, we usually mention price point. This cigar is somewhere in between $7 and $8.
Okay. Taste
online,
about it.
Which, considering the skill that goes into rolling it, that's not bad at all. If by the end of the night we like
Yeah.
it, it's a good price point, especially for Robusto. If it proves to be a winner, so stay tuned. We'll let you know. Check
So
back
far,
in.
so good.
Check back in here in a little bit.
If you want to look cool smoking it, that smoke profile makes you look cool.
It does have a lot of really good smoke pouring out of it. Not too early to tell. I'm still just getting a lot of that. I'm knowing both you and Tut had beautiful ashes.
I have been doing my lunges. Oh, ashes.